Fork the wrapper provided in the resources of this video. This is the Banker Roulette challenge. In here, the user is going to give you a couple of names separated by a comma and a space. And what you have to do is you have to pick a random name for the user who is going to pay for their lunch. And you already have the functionality which is going to split the names. So in here we are using the split function. And what the split function does is it splits a string by using some value. Like in this case, we want to split a string by comma and a space. So wherever it sees comma and space, it is going to split that part into two variables. Write your code below this line, pause the video and complete this coding exercise. I hope you have completed the exercise. Now let's walk through it. First, to get a random name, we have to import the random module because we have to pick something random. So what we are going to do is we are going to generate a number using the random module. So we will say random index. And what we are going to do is we are going to use random.randint, which is a function which you can use, and it gives a random number between two numbers. And in here we are going to pick a number from 0 to the length of names. Now we know that the length function returns the length of a variable, and then we are going to subtract that by 1. Why? Because the length function tells us the length of our list. If the list has 5 elements, it is going to return 5 as the answer of the length. But if we use 5 as the index, then we are going to get an error because 5 is actually not an index. The fifth element is going to be at the fourth index. That's why we are subtracting 1 so we don't run into errors. Now finally what we are going to do is we will just print out names of random index, and we can also leave the user a message using f strings, and we will put this inside curly brackets. We will say the name is going to pay for dinner tonight. Now if we run our code and we give a couple of names like Muqtadir, John, Ben, Amir, and if I hit enter, it says that Amir is going to pay for dinner tonight. So it separated each of these values using a comma and a space, and then after that it picked a random person and then said that they are going to be paying for dinner tonight. I hope you have completed the exercise. If not, then review the previous lesson and then come back and perform the exercise again. I'll see you in the next tutorial.